Welcome to the 5-minute Docversion setup training video. First thing you will have received is an email giving you a hyperlink and a Windows Live temporary username and password. When you navigate to this hyperlink and log in, you'll be brought to the Panorama Teams site. We're looking for Panorama file share here, and in this location you will see there are usually two versions, a 32-bit or a 64-bit version. Now if you're not sure which version you should be downloading, what you should do is open up your Microsoft Excel, and then if you go to the File tab and click on the Help, it will tell you the product that you're using and also whether you're on 32-bit or 64-bit. So we know we are 64-bit. We select the 64-bit version. We auto opens the library tools. We would like to download a copy. You can save this to My Downloads. I'm going to save this to a temporary location that I have created in my memory stick. This could be a network location. I will save this. It is now downloaded and it is completed. If I open the folder, I have a compressed folder containing all the files I need. Double clicking on that allows me to then extract all files. I will extract it to this location. This takes a few seconds. 4 megabyte file, not very memory hungry. So here we have the folders. This is the DDM user interface application. This file should be copied to your desktop. Here we have copied the file. Here I've renamed it as demo version 1.6.4, really so that I know what it is. The program is almost ready to use now. The first next step is to create a project so that we have something to reference. This is another application file. It is kept in the project index folder. It's called New Project Application, and we will open that application, and we have a very simple user interface. Set up new button. Project number always follows the same format, and I'll give you instructions on that separately, but it's year, 3-letter customer date, and a number from 01 to 99 for the number of the project. The WBS number has to have 5 numbers in it. The first 2 refer to perhaps the phase of the project or the phase of the file. 01000. Identify who the project manager is. Identify the setup date. Even if it's today, you can fill this in. You can select from the drop down, or you can manually type it in, whichever is your preference. The client and the project name. Set up the project file, and once the file is set up, the information is cleared. We close that down. We also close down the application. This is then the file, the directory, if you like, where all of the file projects that are created are stored. You can create a shortcut to this file. The source file does need to stay where it is. And here we can see I set up the first project, and all of the information I entered is across here. Now if we look back in our demo location storage, we have our first project file, and we have our previously copied application file, which we can run from our desktop. Every time I move this file to a different location from my desktop, for example, to somebody else's desktop, or to another folder perhaps in my documents, it tells me I have to configure this for use. This is really to tell it where to find the files it needs. Configure for use is the button we press. In case you press it accidentally, it always asks you, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. The first question up here is to browse to the Docversion folder in any project and click Save, which means go to the location where you are storing your projects. I am storing my projects here for this particular application file. Here is the only project I have. If I had 10 projects, it wouldn't matter which one of these I browsed to. And this is the Docversion folder in project 13tel01. You don't click on a file, you just leave the file name as the double dots. You click Save. Second question it asks you is, please tell me where the project contacts matrix is. This would be the master matrix of contacts for all projects. So I'll move back up a level. I have a project contacts matrix. This is the master contacts matrix for this version of DDM. Again, I browse to the location and do not click on the file. 2 dots are here at file name. I click Save, and now the project is configured for use. We have on the drop-down menu only one of the projects we've set up, but basically now the system is configured for use and all functions can now be used from here.